A painful history tied to slavery by a different name, convict leasing. That brought people in Sugar Land together for Juneteenth this morning. A historical marker now sits where 95 bodies were uncovered in 2018. The descendants of those people and the Sugar Land 95 organizers tell Katira Winfrey about their efforts to preserve history.
Ensuring the stories about the bodies found along in this field are not forgotten has driven this work for the last 5 years. Even today, organizers say the Sugar Land 95 is not widely talked about or taught, so it's only fitting that Juneteenth serve as the backdrop to ensure these stories no longer remain untold.
Sugar Land 95 represents the 95 bodies reinterred into this ground. The youngest 14, the oldest 70, were African-American inmates in the late 1800s, believed to have been used in the state's convict leasing program, where black prisoners were rented out to landowners to work.
The purpose was the same. It was for profit. And so that didn't change. It just morphed into a different form. And sometimes was more egregious than the actual slavery itself.
The bodies were discovered in 2018 during excavation for a construction project, and since then, a group of advocates have worked together to share their story but also identify them. They've made some strides with DNA testing, showing that Johnny Sue Davis and Shara Aguirre are descendants of one person known right now simply as Marker 54.
It means so much to know that they're being recognized as having endured and suffered, but today we are honoring them.
Juneteenth and American flags mark the burial places where the 95 were reburied, but this historical marker will now stand guard.
A more concerted effort to erase our history. This couldn't have come at a better time.
DNA is being analyzed and collected to identify more of the 95.
It is not a 30-minute episode of finding your roots. And that family trees are more like vines once we start trying to untangle them.
While Juneteenth symbolizes Freedom Day, here in Sugar Land, it's also a day of reflection and community.
It means more than just a symbolic action on Juneteenth.
And the next step, they say, is to build up this outside area to create a memorial to better inform and educate the public about the Sugar Land 95. Reporting in Sugar Land, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.